Welcome back, guys. Now we have another question, and this question being asked in the 2011 board. The question is: find the equation of the plane passing through the line of intersection of planes and parallel to the line. You know that any plane through the intersection of this plane is any plane through the intersection of above planes is simply 2x plus y minus z, and brought the constant term on the left hand side, plus lambda times of 5x minus 3y plus 4z plus 9 equal to 0. Now see, now let us simplify it, and we can write this as 2 plus 5 lambda of x plus 1 minus 3 lambda of y, and plus 4 lambda minus 3 of z minus 3 plus 9 lambda is equal to 0. Now the direction ratio of normal, dr of normal, are 2 plus 5 lambda, comma 1 minus 3 lambda, comma 4 lambda minus 3. Now since line is parallel to this plane, so therefore this normal will be perpendicular. Now the dr of line are 2, 4, 5. Now use the condition of perpendicular. Now it will be 2 into 2 plus 5 lambda plus 4 into 1 minus 3 lambda plus 5 into 4 lambda minus 3 is equal to 0. Now let us simplify it. Now if we simplify it, now this will give us the value of lambda. Simply 4 plus 10 lambda plus 4 minus 12 lambda plus 20 lambda minus 15 is equal to 0. Now it is turning out to be uh, now we have some correction here, that is this turning out to be 1 1, and again it is 1, and it is turning out to be 5. Now let us simplify it. Now if we simplify it, that is turning out to be simply 3 equal to minus 18 lambda, and lambda is minus 1 by 6, using this value of lambda in the equation. So therefore equation of plane is simply 2 minus 5 by 6 of x plus 1 plus 3 by 6 of y, and plus minus 1 minus 4 by 6 of z minus 9 into 1 by 6 equal to 0, and that is after simplification give you this value 7x plus 9y minus 10z minus 27 is equal to 0. Now we have few more question that is coming on the line only, line versus plane, and these questions are again very important questions. So now we are going to simplify this question one by one, and these questions being asked frequently in the board exam. Now we have the question is like this. This question being asked in 2012 board. The question is find the equation of line passing through the point 301 and parallel to the planes. X plus 2y is equal to 0 and 3y minus z is equal to 0. Now we know that, and whenever we are finding any equation of a line, it is like this: r vector is equal to a vector plus lambda times of b vector, and the line is drawn in the direction of vector b. But in this context, now the normal one of the plane 1, that is nothing but I cap plus 2j cap, and normal 2 of this plane is simply 3j cap minus k cap. Now in this case, the vector b is nothing but basically parallel to the planes. Vector b must be, if plane is parallel to these two, line is parallel to these planes, then the normal must be perpendicular to both. The b vector must be perpendicular to n1 and n2, that is b vector must be drawn in the direction of n1 cross n2. So therefore if I take here my point a vector as 3i cap plus 0j cap plus k cap. So simply equation of this line in this context will be simply r vector is equal to 3i plus 0j cap plus k cap plus lambda times of n1 cross n2. Simply get the value of n1 cross n2 and we will get the desired equation. Now we have another question that is coming out. The question is like this: find the equation of plane passing through the point A whose coordinates are 1, 2, 1 and perpendicular to the line joining the point P is 1, 4, 2 and Q is 2, 3, 5. Now next is also find the distance of this plane from the line x plus 3 upon 2 and y minus 5 upon minus 1 and z minus 7 by minus 1. Now let us understand that what exactly is the question. Though we have to find the equation of a plane which passes through this point A and perpendicular to the line joining this. Okay, the plane is perpendicular to the line joining this. It means you can say that if the plane is perpendicular to the line joining this, it means the line will be along the normal. So the or normal vector will be along PQ vector. So now let us find it, how to describe this. Now it is an interesting question, that is solution is like this. We know that equation of any plane passing through the point A whose position vector and normal vector is n vector. Now in this context, if I take my A vector as I cap plus 2j cap plus k cap. Now here the context is like this. The plane is perpendicular to the line joining. Now plane is that is passing through this and perpendicular to the line joining this. Okay, it means we can claim that our normal, that is normal vector, will be parallel to the line. Normal vector will be parallel to this line. Okay, now let us understand that. So our normal vector, now let us find the direction ratio of line, dr of line PQ will be simply 2 minus 1, 3 minus 4 and 5 minus 2. Now here I can say that my normal vector is same as my PQ vector, that is turning out to be I cap minus j cap plus 3k cap. So equation of this plane will be simply r minus I cap minus j cap plus 3k cap and dot I minus j plus 3k cap is equal to 0. Now if I get the Cartesian equation of this plane, that is turning out to be now okay, or suppose in fact we have substituted this point A at the wrong place and it should not be the same one. Our A vector is somewhat different. Our A vector is simply I cap plus 2j cap plus k cap. Now it will be simply if I write the Cartesian equation of this, it will be x minus 1 of I cap plus y minus 2 of j cap plus z minus 1 of k cap and its dot product with I minus j plus 3k cap. Now in this context what we have taken, that is PQ. Now plane is perpendicular, it means this line PQ is along the normal. Now both will be parallel, so I have taken the same direction. Okay, now we can write this as simply x minus 1 minus of y minus 2 plus thrice of z minus 1 equal to 0, which simplifies to x minus y plus 3z equal to 2. Now in the same question they have asked, we have to find the distance, of the line and plane. Now equation of line is x plus 3 upon 2 y minus 5 by minus 1 equal to z minus 7 by minus 1. Now this line is passing through the point, minus 3, 5 and 7. Please try to understand that whenever we are finding the distance of a line from the plane, it is good enough to find the distance of any point through which line is passing from the plane as a perpendicular distance. So now our equation of plane can be rewrite, we can rewrite is x minus y plus 3z minus 2 equal to 0. Now let us find from this point the distance, that is nothing but turning out to be perpendicular distance, which is equal to, substitute the point in x, y, z, minus 3 minus 5 plus 21 minus 2 by root of 1 plus 1 plus 9, and that is nothing but minus 11, that is 11 by root 11, and that is equal to root 11 units. Now we have another question, and the same question, this question is also asked in the CBSE board. The question is, find the equation of the plane, find the equation of a plane passing through the points 0, 0, 0, that is through origin, and 3 minus 1 and 2, and parallel to the line x minus 4 by 1, y plus 3 by minus 4, and z plus 1 by 7. This question being asked in the 2011 board. Okay, now we have given that the plane is passing through the origin as well, and the plane that we are finding is parallel to the line. Now let us get the equation of such plane. You know that the solution is like this. Now we have to search the normal. We have to search the normal. Now, equation of any plane passing through the point this, that is x minus x1 a plus b times of y minus y1 plus c times of z minus z1 is equal to 0. Now in this case the plane is passing through the origin, that is 0, 0, 0. Now let us substitute it. That is turning out to be ax plus by plus cz is equal to 0. Let it be 1. But the same plane is passing through this point also, 3 minus 1 and 2. Substitute it. You are going to get as 3a minus b plus 2c is equal to 0. Let it be relation 2. Now the dr of line r, we have dr of line r, simply we can say that is 1 minus 4 and 7. Now the line is parallel to the, and dr of normal r, dr of normal ABC. Now the line is parallel to this plane, it means normal will be perpendicular. So we have a into 1 plus b into minus 4 plus c into 7 is equal to 0. That is a minus 4b plus 7c is equal to 0. Now we will solve equation 2 and 3 by cross multiplication. That the method is like this. Now I am writing the equation just beneath of this, that is 2c equal to 0. Now we are going to simplify it. A, that is also we call this method as hide and seek method. Now hide a, and it will be minus 8 plus 7, and b will be equal to 2 minus 21, and c will be equal to simply minus 1 plus 12. Now that is turning out to be a by minus 1 and b by 19 and c by 11. Now use this value. If I take this as some lambda, okay, and without loss of generality we will take lambda as non-zero, and A is turning out to be minus lambda and B is equal to 19 lambda and C is equal to 11 lambda. So substitute where we have to substitute using the value of this ABC in equation 1, using ABC in 1. So what we are going to obtain, that is minus lambda x 19 lambda y 11 lambda z is equal to 0. That is equal to simply minus x plus 19y plus 11z is equal to 0. That is the required plane. Now we have another question. Now see, and in fact this question is the most important question. The question is like this: find the equation of the plane containing the line x plus 1 minus 3 y minus 3 by 2 z plus 2 by 1 and passing through the point. That is namely 0 7 minus 7. Now see, please try to understand the figure here. It is the plane. The plane is passing through this point also, 0 7 minus 7. Let it, this point be P. Now it also we have to find the plane which contain this line. It means the line, you can say that this given line is passing through the point minus 1, 3 and minus 2. It means this point has to be in the plane. So if I take this as my Q, minus 1, 3, minus 2. Now if I connect it, I will obtain a PQ vector. Okay. And also since the plane has to contain this line, the direction ratio of this line is in the direction of which vector? The line is in the direction of the vector, that is B vector of the line is like this, minus 3 plus 2j cap plus k cap. Means my normal has to be perpendicular to both PQ and B vector. So that normal vector, that is n vector, in this context my n vector I should take, it should be PQ cross B vector, then only it is possible. Now we can obtain PQ vector as simply I can say that I cap plus 7 minus 3 is 4j cap minus 7 plus 2, that is minus 5. Now B vector is already there. Now equation of such plane will be R minus A vector dot PQ cross B vector has to be 0. Now A vector in this context is simply 0 I cap plus 7j minus 7k cap. Now we can get this equation. It is nothing but scalar triple product, that is x y minus 7 z plus 7 and B vector is already given in this question, and PQ vector, that is nothing but 1 4 minus 5 and over B vector is minus 3 2 1. Now this determinant should be there. Now let us simplify it. Now if we simplify it, we are going to get x into, that is 4 plus 10 minus y minus 7 of 1 minus 15 and plus z plus 7 into, that is 2 plus 12 equal to 0. That is this equation then turning out to be, if we simplify it, is simply 14x, and it will be plus 14y minus that is turning out to be 98, and then again 14z plus 98 is equal to 0. This will get cancelled. So the equation of such plane is x plus y minus z is equal to 0. So now this was the question that was really important, and these questions must be done by the students because these are really important for the exam point of view, and this can be asked anywhere in the board exam. So now we'll do another part of the question section also. So